Is there now renewed faith in the market, or is this just a massive fake out rally? All right, what is up, everybody? Happy Thursday. If you were living under a rock yesterday, you would have missed the whole fiasco that happened. Now, DJT feels like he's playing 5D chess, or he's just manipulating the hell out of the market right now. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. But there was a post that came out that said, we're going to pause. Then the White House came out and said, that's cap. And then yesterday they paused the tariffs, right? So the market reacted pretty good. Not only the crypto market, but the stock market pretty much made all the gains that it had given away the day before, right? So everyone was posting on Twitter yesterday saying 4 trillion injected into the stock market. But it was the same 4 trillion that was taken out of the stock market. Pretty much the beginning of this week, guys. But Bitcoin had a nice rally, and it's good to see our altcoins, right, pick up a lot more percentage gains than what Bitcoin does. This is what we'd like to see in a bull run. So far, Bitcoin has been like the highest mover out of everything, okay? And it has been leading the way. But you saw things like ETH yesterday was up like 20-something%, maybe 18-20%. Saw some of my favorite ones like Ondo, for example. Where's Ondo? 26%. ICP, 5%, right? We're going to look into the individual coins in a different video, not today, but things like Render as well, 22%, okay? So this is, you know, if the bull market is not over, if we can start to break out of that structure that we're going to look at in a minute. And before you do start piling in your longs, we need to look at the charts, guys. So, like, please, this is like, stay with me today. I think that Ben Cowan had been posting quite a lot was about sweeping lows and then having that violent V-shaped rally after it. And it looks like we've done the exact same thing, right? So we've had a sweep of the low here, shake out a lot of retail investors. Now we're printing higher highs from here and here. We need to see what the stock market does open like today. And again, share your opinions in the comments. This is pretty much my opinion, right? They sold their crypto, right? You saw BlackRock, you saw World Liberty Finance. I tweeted about this. Make sure you're following the Twitter. They sold their crypto to put in the last drop of panic to force retail to capitulate their positions because people have been buying, and I've been guilty of it, right? Telling you guys, look, these guys have bought crypto. We probably should buy crypto. Then they create a massive FOMO rally, and then are they going to dump the market after at a lower high? Well, we're going to find out in our trading view, okay? But before we do go over there, guys, look at the liquidation heat map. We have liquidity at around 80k. We have a little bit of light liquidity at around 74k, but a lot of it is above us right now, okay? So we have got a lot of work to do, a lot of chop to come as well. That liquidity here is at like just under 81k, right? And you got all of this at the previous highs at around 89k. So now, guys, I'm not really convinced of anything. Let's get rid of that ad. I'm not convinced of anything until we do break out of this key structure. Now, something that we were targeting in the last video that I made for you guys was around 73.5 to 70, right? Which is going to be the lower areas of this channel. And I do still think we could get it. I would like us to not get it because we now have successfully swept these lows and had a massive V-shaped recovery. This is going to be one of those candles where the day after, a couple of days after, we most likely come down and consolidate to around 79k, right? And then if we can't hold that and we break through, then yeah, we're definitely going to be getting those lower lows. So that's still on the cards, guys. As much as people are super bullish right now, okay, and I'm pretty bullish of it, right? Maybe it's like a 90 days to sell this news. Until we have broken out, nothing has really changed, guys. We're still in this larger structure, which still could target 70k. All right, so if we do break out over the next couple of days, fantastic, because that would help the rest of the market, guys. And you look at the total 3, and realistically, I mean, I made a tweet to say, remember, you're bearish here, like right here. I've seen so many charts where people start to capitulate their positions like around these points, okay, and it doesn't make any sense. So we've had that perfect wick off for the total 3 crypto market cap, and now it looks like we are trying to find some strength on the day. So again, if we can break out, we're going to be looking about 1.4 trillion, I think it was, 1.3-ish trillion if we can break out over the coming months. And that could be a sign that ETH has potentially bottomed. Maybe we don't get the 1618 target. I'm mentally prepared for us to get it, right? So if we do get it, happy days, I can buy some more here. But now ETH looks like it wants to show some strength at the lower areas of the channel. So basically, guys, we need to, first of all, not get ahead of ourselves. Be careful of those Twitter demons who are going to engagement farm you today and be like, the bull run's back on, da 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 da. Right? We don't get ahead of ourselves until we get actual confirmations in the channels. And that's what I'm going to be here every day with you guys to help you discover. So that's it. If you made it this far, let me know how you're feeling about the market. Are we back to bullish again? Is this just a fake out rally? You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. If you made it this far as well, click that subscribe button. Help me magenta. Bye.